So, we need to, excuse me. Disperse. Fine. You know, I just try to do it, you know, the way that Lieutenant Frank Drebin would do it. There's nothing to see here. Please disperse. Nothing to see here. But no, they have to fight back. Nothing to see here. It's like, you know, what part of you thought this was a good idea? Oh, sorry. No wonder my critter count is so high. Well, actually, hold on.
I have calibrated my prices.
Thank you.
To be reasonable. My thanks for your patience.
So after the last part, I actually participated in that theater trope event. It's basically the equivalent of the time rifts and the super blooms. So rather, as someone who used to take theater arts in college and high school, I found it rather amusing since it was, you know, a lot of theater. Theater!
The edicts must be followed.
Very good. That will help stem some of the damage that Ardgren is trying to do to my reputation. Both of my reputations.
Very well. You are...
I'm pleased to hear that most of them were reasonable.
Must go. Apology.
I do not know if Ardgren merely intended to sabotage me, or if he wanted to force a confrontation. Either way, a confrontation he will have. I believe that this situation can be rectified peacefully, but I cannot do it as the Council Ward. Steelvein has never appeared in the stone. But he must now. I will parley with Ardgren in the deeps, and this situation will be concluded. I would have you accompany me, but there are some things I want you to know before that. Help me prepare, and I will speak with you.
Go where the edicts lead.
My purpose is to protect all Earthen. It is the edict that I follow above all others. When the Earthen split into the Unbound and the Oathsworn, those who leave the edicts behind and those who follow them, I was caught in a paradox. If I helped those who had abandoned Dornegal, that would break the edicts. But if I did not help them, that would break them just the same. And so I bent them instead. I felt my programming bifurcate, I suppose. Merrick's and Steelvein, image and essence, facade and machinery.
I serve
The Earthen
the
need both,
Titans.
and would suffer in the absence of either. But some problems require Steelvein's unique touch. I will have this solved peacefully, though if Ardgren asks for violence, we will answer.
What the wards don't know won't hurt them. What do you have for me?
I have not been to the deep since their machine shut down. Obstorn will have to guide us to Ardgren's depot. Over there, I will attempt a conversation. If Ardgren is not amenable, which I suspect will be the case, we will respond with equal force. Our goal is to bring him back into the fold, not to beat him into submission. Ruling by fear only breeds resentment. We will meet you in the deeps. Come swiftly, and, of course, speak of this to no one.
Watch yourself.
Obstorn, come with me. I would like you to be a witness. Yes, Steelvein. And now we will regroup with them in the ringing deeps. There's apparently a bountiful delve right over there. But that's something I will do later. I was considering using the extra tunnel that I've got over here that can go to the Ringing Deeps, which is like right over here. But forget it. We'll just go ahead and fly. Whee! It's more fun this way. Meow. When I do it this way, the game doesn't stop with a, start a loading screen. When I use a flight path, all of a sudden it does go to a loading screen. It's like, why? Why is that necessary? Ardgren's office is just ahead. I am pleased you could join us. Let us finish this. Oh. I'm busy. What do you want? Steelvein is here to speak with you. Steelvein? Well, look at that. You finally found some bravery. I just want to talk, Ardgren. If we can come to an agreement, I have no quarrel with you. Too bad, because I have a quarrel with you.
I can't attack that.
All right. If you insist. Fine, stop. You want to talk, Steelvein? You have a lot to answer for.
Shh. Keep your voice down.
Now that Ardgren is willing to talk, we will talk, and all this will be settled. You have my gratitude.
Back to business.
I didn't come here to fight you. I just want to talk. To talk? I want action! I want all the ore we agreed on, and Obstorn back. Ore shipments have slowed, you know that, when the Unbound left. As if Dornagal's issues are the only issues. The machine speakers have our own troubles, but we still held up our end. And you've taken the only person that I trust. I heard Merrick's arrested Obstorn. Did you pay off the council ward? Ardgren, I joined Steelvein on my own. I had to do something to keep goods flowing and Earthen from suffering. Ardgren, trust us. The situation in Dornagal has improved. I will get you the ore. Obstorn will make sure of it, as my new auditor. Fine. If you can get the ore, but now you have the council ward on your trail. I believe I can keep the council ward out of this. Not to worry. Good. I can't stand that smug bastard. Let's go talk business and put this to bedrock. Interesting. So, we have finished that one. Now, this is apparently where the last part of this questline is going to continue. Now, I'm curious about something. Let's go check really quick. I can hearth back to Dornegal if I want. But I have to check something. Because there was a quest literally right next to the other dungeon. So what if there's one over here? Apparently there is not. I find it very hard to believe that after the little story we had here about the Candle King, that there would be no quest here, unless I'm just simply not noticing it. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, somewhere here there's got to be a quest that involves us actually going into the dungeon, right? I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out, but I just kind of find it hard to believe that there is not a single quest involving go do the dungeon, right? Oh. Okay, so this is part of that Awakening the Machine event. That's what you're seeing right there. Which I have yet to actually check out and experience.
To fix things.
Let's go do some maintenance, Awakening the Machine. And that, I guess, starts the event for me? I think it's a wave thing. I'll have to see how that goes.
It's not junk. It's treasure.
It's treasure. Alright. Let's see. According to the add-on, the next part of that story, which is supposed to be like the last part of the Earthen Allied Race storyline, is supposed to be over here.
We are the Titan's bedrock
A sassy
and
Arathi?
foundation.
Hold on. Is that it? It is. Okay, so this is going to be what continues it. Gotcha. Alright, so hold on. I had heard that an Arathi was making trouble in the city. It sounds like he's butting heads with the peacekeepers. You've worked with the Arathi before, haven't you? Maybe you'd be able to smooth over any ruffled feathers. Enough! Peacekeepers do not gallivant across the countryside. Now take care of this Arathi troublemaker, Leaf. Yes, sir! Yes? How can I help you? We've received reports that an eccentric Arathi is accosting our citizens. We have little experience with outsiders, and my superiors are wary of a diplomatic incident. I've been tasked with finding this lamplighter and resolving his concerns. You've worked with the Arathi before. Can you assist me? I have a list of Earthen that who have reported the lamplighter. You can interview half the list. Between us, we can hopefully locate the Arathi before he troubles more citizens. My superiors claim that peacekeepers must stay in the city. Leave the rest of the Storm Riders, they say.
Do you have a query?
What can you tell me about the Arathi Lamplighter? He was an odd one. He spoke so strangely and with great haste. I could barely comprehend what he was saying. He seemed to be in a rush to find someone. He continually stressed the importance of some mission or other. I'm not sure exactly. I offered to instruct him in proper communication skills. He grew impatient and left. It was quite disappointing.
May rook nor ram take you far.
Communication initiated.
What can you tell me about the Lamplighter? An Arathi man came by. He kept asking about someone called a shipwright. I had no idea what he was talking about. He eventually left, complaining about how nobody knows anything in this flame-forsaken city. He was terribly obnoxious. Just like you. Excuse me?
May the Titans carve your path.
We are the Titan's bedrock.
What is it I can do for you? The Lamplighter? The Lamplighter inquired about another group of Arathi that arrived recently. That group was led by a shipwright searching for raw materials to use in airship construction. I directed her to a foreman. There are many raw materials to be had on the Isle of Dorn, but I do not deal with such trivialities. I gave the Lamplighter the same information. He left in a hurry.
Faith. Order. We must remember both.
Sacred flame! Now you show up. I've been wandering the city trying to get help for days.
We will triumph.
No, I actually don't, I don't think we've actually met him in this, at least, in the story I've done. Maybe if I've done more of the questing, that this would make sense. I'd actually know who this is.
The Empire.
But as far as I know, this is like, I'm just like, who are you?
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
This is not quite what I was expecting. He's certainly odd, but a troublemaker? I think not. This Lamplighter is looking for his fellow Arathi. The foreman says that he directed an Arathi shipwright to Freywold village. My superiors insist that peacekeepers do not leave Dornegal, but per their orders, I must assist Kherder. And to do that, I have no choice but to leave the city. It's decided then. If you're willing, please meet us at Freywold village. Your continued aid would be appreciated. Sir Lamplighter, if you would follow me, I will escort you to Freywold village. Whoa, slow down. Rocky, just point me the right way and I'll take myself there. Don't you worry about it. But sir, I must assist you in your endeavor. Look, Sunshine, I don't need help, and I sure as flames don't need you getting in my way. You got it? Got what? I already like Leaf more than I do this Kherder guy. You Arathi have caused enough trouble. These disappearances are your fault. You pointing at me, Sparkles? Because I'll please everyone. This man is assisting me. He is here to help. It seems that the locals have taken issue with our foreign companion. I'm attempting to defuse the situation as best as I can, but we have more pressing problems. The Arathi shipwright was here, but has moved on with most of her entourage. She had left a few Arathi behind, but, well, soon after the shipwright left, earthen started disappearing. The villagers suspected the Arathi, but had no proof. Then one day, the remaining Arathi left town in the middle of the night. The locals said that the Arathi stayed at the inn. Can you look there for any clues as to where the Arathi are now? Given the villagers' hostility, the lamplighter and I shall remain here for the moment. Alright, let me help you. Give me the names of the missing, their physical descriptions, and where they were last seen. I'm curious, why do you prioritize finding these missing earthen over your own people? They are not your concern. I'm a lamplighter. It's part of my creed to help anyone who needs it, no matter how annoying they are. Huh. I found this Arathi book in one of the rooms. Can you take it to the constable? The earthen on the surface have resources in abundance that we severely lack in Hallowfall. Many years ago, the earthen exported these resources for use in Arathi airships. However, ever since trade was suspended, we have had to rely on our reserves for these resources. The Order of Night has control of some of these reserves, but not enough. We need more. You're looking for clues? The Arathi might have left something else in the rooms. You should go back there and check them out. A badly burnt letter fragment has escaped the flame of the candle. Kill the lapdogs of the Emperor. Dispose of them in the hills above the village. Capture the earthen as covertly as possible. What? I'll be taking that. No, you won't. That was cute. Now let's see. An Arathi soldier. You find a scribbled note in the pocket of the dead Arathi. Blood covers most of the note, but some parts remain legible. Order of Night has infiltrated, are abducting the earthen, require more workers to harvest, send reinforcements immediately. It seems he was killed before he could deliver the message. The lamplighter will be next! What part of your brain told you, gentlemen, or ladies, whoever, you assassins, that attacking a demon hunter was a good idea? Thanks for standing up with me, but that don't mean we're partners. Got it? I have it, but my orders are to assist you and find the Arathi. I cannot just leave you. If I understand correctly, the Arathi are abducting the earthen? And they are also killing each other? What madness is this? The Order of Night is clearly interested in our resources. They've abducted earthen to harvest for them, and may continue taking others. We must stop them. The next largest earthen settlement is Rambleshire. If the Order needs more workers, they might have gone there to get them. Go on ahead. I must first speak with Kerder about why the Arathi are doing this. Why would your people kill each other? They're not my people. I always work alone. They're Order of Night cultists. They use shadow magic, wear purple clothes, yada yada, the usual. The usual what? You might be on the surface, but you don't get out much, do you? There are some choice titles and descriptions I would use for this guy, but I'd rather not say them on camera. It's like, you know, Leaf is just trying to be polite and do his job and be helpful, and this guy is just rude all the time to him. They're here. I can feel it. If they want to abduct more workers, Rambleshire is the next logical step. While we have not yet seen any Arathi, there is an uneasiness about the town. Carter believes that the Order is here. He says that they are simply waiting for a moment to strike.
We have strayed from favor.
I'm certain there are still Order folks sneaking around here. Now they might be carrying messages on them, just like the clues you found in Freywold. You and I are going to find out. Here, take these thorobills. They might look like tiny incense burners, but I've enchanted them with sacred flame. Just throw one down, and you'll get a big bang with a bright flash. Should be enough to stun anyone sneaking around. Just don't throw one at me. Got it?
The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Alright, it's time to flush out some cultists. What is that? I've never seen that before. How are you doing that? You've never seen magic before? This is just my orb of sacred flame and righteous fury that I like to slam in the face of cultists. Know what I mean? I do not. Please explain. He also has that special sword. Oh my gosh. My eyes! I can't see! The lamplighter will fail. Ah! My eyes! You will rue this day. Aha! Gotcha! Rinlash approaches. You know, I think I skipped over, because I was like, what is this Rinlash? The Arathi, guardians of the sacred flame, formed the Aegis shield, a constellation of courage against the encroaching darkness, their resolve a beacon in the night as stars began to fade into shadow. The Harbinger's forces, nightmares of legs and claws, spun from the loom of oblivion, skittered across the battlefield. Their movements, a grotesque dance, echoed the discordant rhythm of a world teetering on the brink. The wall, built with the living rock of titans, bore the weight of the conflict, each stone a silent witness to the struggle, whispering tales of valor to the wind, stirring the spirits of warriors long gone. The remains of gods scattered across the battlefields, pulsed with an unseen light. Their echoes, a clarion call, stirred the Arathi, compelling them to fight, to kill for the world's dawn. Amidst the chaos, the Forgotten One cried, "When the last star fades, the Emperor's crown will weigh heavy with the sins of 1,000 years." The stalwart soldiers threw down their spears and wept tears of blood and burning anger. Huh. So they're waiting for the day when the star falls? Am I understanding that correctly?
It's too far away.
Hold on. I actually cannot see these guys with my spectral sight? Oh, come on, Blizzard. Why have you ruined spectral sight for us? That was one of the greatest things about spectral sight. What's the point of using it or having it last longer if it's not even working or doing what it's supposed to do? Also, apparently I have found the letter. Let's read what this says. Production is moving along steadily, but slowly. The shipwright requires more earthen to operate the mill. The deal with our new friends is working out well. With the coreway inaccessible, our friends are the only way we can transport large amounts of lumber to Hallowfall. All they ask for in return is for our help to destroy Merildar. I'm sure would have gotten lost without you around. I'm well acquainted with the geography of... Yeah, I know, and I told you so when I hear you one.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
Alright, I'll admit, the little pebble is pretty useful. He knows more about the earth and the surface than I ever will. Anyways, did you find anything? Yes, I found this letter.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
New friends, huh? I guess I'm not the only one. You didn't hear me say nothing. Got it.
Take your leave.
Alright, let me see if I've got all this. The shipwright brings an entourage up here to get lumber for airships, but the shipwright is actually Order of Night, along with most of her group. So they murder the loyal Arathi, kidnap Earthen, and force them to run the lumber mill up here. And now we gotta deal with the Order and whoever their new friends are. Come on, let's head to the mill. We got a lot of bad guys to kill and time's a-wasting.
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
I'm gonna scout the perimeter. I'll meet you guys just outside the lumber mill. Carter, we should stick together. This will be very dangerous. Oh, don't worry about me, Leaf. I can take care of myself. I'm used to working alone. He is so foolhardy. I don't understand why you just go off on your own and refuse help. My old partner was Order of Night. Tried to kill me. That kind of betrayal changes how you trust people. Oof.
You are an outsider, yes?
Nerubians. Lots and lots of Nerubians. By Beladar's light, I hate Nerubians.
Take your leave.
This is the elevator that goes back down to the Ring Deeps, by the way. While I do enjoy beating the black blood out of Nerubians, we must save the earthen prisoners first. I saw they're being held by Arathi ball and chain. Someone like you should be able to shatter them pretty quick. Just do that thing that you do. Oh, and we should split up to cover more ground. Yeah, Leaf's gonna complain, but he's always complaining anyway.
The Empire is forever.
The Nerubians seem to be in league with the Arathi. Many of them are guarding the mill, but I'm sure that there are more than we can see. We cannot allow such a large enemy to force to operate unimpeded this close to Rambleshire. The Nerubians attacked and destroyed large sections of Dornegal not too long ago. The Order of Night Arathi are abducting and enslaving our people. We must eliminate as many of them as we can, preferably all of them. I'm surprised at how much you care for the Earthen. Like I said, it's part of my faith to help those in need, no matter who they are. So you're required to follow these tenets? It is an edict for you? I'm not required to, Leaf. I choose to. Even when I don't want to, I choose to, because I know it makes the world a little bit brighter. I'd like to learn more about your faith, Carter. Aw, they're bonding. So cute. You think I can't see an impale coming, pal? You know how much I played well, actually didn't play him that much. But I played Anubarak back in Heroes of the Storm. No, we need them! The Arathi took me from my home!
I need to target something first.
Oh my gosh, I got a crackling shard! Ho ho ho! Oops. Typo there.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
It's like, yeah, I got one, and I just need 9 more of those. And of course, you saw how long it took for just one of them to drop for me, right? Just imagine how long it's going to take for me to get the other 9 to drop. I will bring your head to Isabella! Wait, Isabella's behind this? I'm gonna have to contact Hawk and tell her to have a chat with Isabella. This is not the first time I've made a Dragon Age 2 reference during this playthrough. I think, is it this particular trinket here? I think so. Maybe it is. I don't know.
I need to get closer.
Oh, man. I can notice the lag that's going on right now. And it is not pleasant. Hopefully after tomorrow's maintenance it'll help, but then again, this is how it's going to be when it first launches, you know? Anyone who thinks that stuff like this won't happen, you haven't been around for too many launches, have you? This is always an issue when something new comes out. Especially an online game. Have you seen Kerder? I cannot find him. Well done. I'll lead the few I was able to rescue to safety. I should disrupt their operation. Let us hope it is enough for now. Where is Carter now? Did he go off on his own again? We've rescued the Earth and eliminated many hostile forces, but our task is not yet complete. Shortly before you arrived, we spotted a group of Arathi traveling up this hill. One of them was identified as the Arathi shipwright. The shipwright is the leader here. Losing her will cripple their efforts and utilize the mill. Head up the hill and find her before she can escape. I'll escort these Earthen to safety. Then, I will search for Kerder before regrouping with you. Seriously, a shipwright named Isabella. I can't be the only one who thinks that this is kind of a joke or a reference to Dragon Age 2. Oh, Kerder's in the web. That's not Isabella. I know Isabella. That's not her. What? Well, it seems we have more uninvited guests. You have been quite a thorn in my side, but you have only delayed the inevitable. The Order of Night will have our airships. With them, we will enact the Harbinger's will. Fortunately for you, you will not live to see us bring about Renalash. Take care of this refuse. Shadow Spinner Azarak. Like, seriously, these guys have no chance. And this is just me, like, without even going to demon form, you know? It's like if I was really in struggle, I would just go to meta and just be like Illidan, behold the power of the demon within! Oh, I don't feel so good. Oh, there you are, Leaf. Kid, are you fully functional? Leaf? What happened? I was tailing a bunch of cultists and then you were captured and almost executed. You're fortunate that Dreadnoughts arrived in time. Come, let us leave before more enemies arrive. Badly beaten to your confinement. Messed up my outfit too. Order don't like lamplighters much. Kidder is injured. He'll not be an effective fighter until he heals. I saw the shipwright leave the cave and head down to the beach. She was accompanied by a formidable-looking Nerubian. The shipwright is the mastermind behind this entire operation. She knows precisely how the lumber is to be cut and what lumber is needed for their airships. The Nerubians know this, and likely assigned one of their best to protect her. If we can eliminate the shipwright, we can bring all their carefully laid plans to ruin.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
The Order is moving the wood through the Nerubians. Leaf said he saw the shipwright leave the cave and head down to the beach. The Nerubian tunnel must be down there. You're going to have to seal that flame-forsaken passage. While sinking around, I noticed the Order brought explosive barrels with them. Find a few and use them to blow the tunnel. Get going. I'll be right behind you.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
Leaf, can you help me down the hill? My ribs are killing me. Of course, Carter. Let us move slowly and deliberately.
I'm out of range.
Nope. They are both right up there, though. Come on, everyone, gather round. They all die before my rage fire can go off. Wow, these things respawn fast. Wow, yeah, they respawn fast. Okay.
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Hello? I underestimated you. I will not do so again. Yeah, a lot of good that's gonna do you. protect shipwright! No, they need me. Wait, what? Oh, that's right, I have to collapse the tunnel. Kaboom! Holy mackerel, the lag. Oh man, it's painful to play the game like this when it's so laggy. And here's the thing, I can guarantee you it is not on my end. We have really good internet in our home. It is absolutely on the Blizzard side of things. Which I totally expect, given that this is a new expansion that just launched, so of course they're having server issues. This is so fascinating. Look, that's just the basics of the faith. I'm no priest. Got it? Got it. Go back, Tunneler. Go back. There you go. With the Nerubian leader destroyed, the remaining forces will be in disarray. Without the shipwright's knowledge and leadership, their entire operation will be crippled. Let us hope it also drives a wedge between those hopefully former friends.
We are the warriors of the
Good
sacred
stuff.
flame.
That should put a dent in their plans. With that tunnel gone, ain't no way for them to send that wood to Hallowfall now. That makes the mill all but worthless. Phew. Order stopped. Earthen saved, Nerubians killed. Job well done if you ask me. I don't know about you, but I could use a vacation.
The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Leaf, you said that there are hot springs up here. Indeed. I can show you my city. You can stay at my home. And perhaps you can tell me how I could become a lamplighter. I too want to go forth and help people as you do. Alright, we'll talk about it. I know at least one lamplighter who could use a partner. That's cute.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Oh my gosh. What's funny is, look, the world MS is not bad.
Many
And yet, I am lagging like crazy right now. So this is something I cannot finish until the other quests become available later. Which means I cannot finish, I can't finish this and finish this yet. But you can see I did the necessary step. That Merrick's and Steelvein questline was what we needed. So now all I have to do is just finish the War Within campaign, which won't be available until next week, next Tuesday, to actually unlock the allied race. Which I know some people are upset about, including our raid leader, because he was planning on making a earthen brewmaster for our guild, because they have a racial bonus which would go really, really well with brewmasters. But anyways, so when it comes to, alright, so I'll do this stuff on my own, off camera. It's just like that, you know, that's this is where I now have to start doing some off-camera, like, endgame stuff, along with working on alts. But before we do that, I do want to show you guys the dungeons, like the other dungeons we have not done. So I think when we return, we will be heading into the Cinderbrew Meadery, because I've got at least 2 quests, although one of them is on a heroic, but I can join, like, some guildmates to help me with that. And we will do, like, I will show you guys the Cinderbrew Meadery, and I guess also, because I can't find a quest for it, I guess I'll just also show you the Dark Flame Cleft, and then maybe we'll do the questline that leads us into going into the Priory of the Sacred Flame, along with the Dawnbreaker, and then we will do the 2 dungeons that are in Aj Kahet. So stay tuned for us heading into the Cinderbrew Meadery.